Thanks very much, fellas. Hello and welcome to everyone. The leadership, credentials and intentions on the line right from the word go. Alistair Cook taking the first ball of strike and Ian Bell with him. It's Clint Mackay, as we mentioned, to take the first delivery from the great Southern stand end. In comes Mackay. Good batting pitch, swings in, it's worth a shout. Maybe too much bounce. Good afternoon, fellas. That one goes across and gets smashed. Dead square of the wicket for 4.
This pitch looks really flat, and you're not going to be able to give world-class players a look at it like that. That's halfway down with width.
Well, it's edged, and Hatton takes it easily. It's topsy-turvy already.
What about Alistair Cook's summer? It's getting worse. He probably thought it couldn't get any worse. 5-0, no impact with the bat. He comes into the one-day game, crashes a boundary through point. And then, yeah, you could play and miss it that easily, but he nicks straight into the safe hands of Brad Hatton. The skipper's gone, and England already in trouble.
He's got it swinging too. Oh, he's got him playing and missing. Ian Bell just hasn't hit many in front of square for a long time. In swing. Coulter-Nile's nice and fine down at fine leg, and he's able to keep it to 1. Bang! Down the ground goes Bell. Finishes the over well. 8 off it, and it's 1 for 17. Oh, through the inside edge this time. Good length by Coulter-Nile and nipping it back. Oh, in swinger. Both bowlers have got it moving. Oh, has that been an inside edge? If not, it's real close. And the umpire concurs. The batsman will talk now. So Joe Root will know if he hits it or not. He thinks he has and he reviews.
Let's have a look at hot spot. I can't see anything there. I think he might have just flicked his pad if the white mark's already there. There's certainly nothing coming off the ball. So,
and the off cut straightening into the pad of Joe Root, who goes 2 for 22. He's got one day international match prior to this.
Good stroke. Ooh, I tell you what, it wasn't quite as good a stroke as I first thought. The man out there is David Warner, a long way in front of square. Oh, good stroke for nothing. Oh, it's not for nothing now. Runs for balance. And not quite 4 of them. His first runs in one-day cricket. Xavier Doherty comes into the attack.
oh.
And that one is hit crisply. So Bell willing to take a stance against this off-spin bowling.
Go!
Beautiful touch. And that runs away to the boundary. Much needed. There's a lovely strike. Clean as a whistle.
There's that sound again. I reckon most deliveries have come out of the middle of Bell's bat. He's looking good. He really is relishing having red clothes on. Facing the white ball. I think the different attack.
Yes! Bowled him right through him. Well, the tactics have worked for Michael Clarke. They've kept it quiet, and now they've got the big wicket of Ian Bell.
Threw it up very much like the one that cracked out of the middle of the bat last over against Doherty. This one's much shorter, it drops. Bell can't wait any longer. He still throws the hands at it, and it is a huge wicket. Gone for 41.
Morgan on strike. No run there. There's that man at deep. backward point again. Great shot. Well, that's hammered. Don't worry about the deep backward point. He's hit that through covers in the air momentarily, but smashed. That's through. There's no one out there. That's a bad delivery from Doherty on that occasion. Just gave Balance a little bit of width and he didn't miss out. Down the ground, nicely struck. That'll be all the way. Lovely piece of timing. It wasn't much more than just a lofted off drive. That's all it was. It's a good 5 or 6 rows back.
Oh, over the top. And that'll bring the 100 up for England. Down the ground. I'm not sure he got completely hold of that one, but is enough for a boundary. And that'll run away as well. Very good placement. 2 men. Just one behind point and then a deepish gully. Good running.
Oh!
Tight, but good running. Oh, inside edge. It's a perfect shot in the one-day game when it misses the stumps because it'll just run away for 4 all day. There's no one there. That is a quality stroke. Really good stroke. Just an extension of the hands through the shot. $50 to Morgan. And plenty to cheer about seeing him in the one-day outfit. There's been no hesitation. He didn't take time to get in. He's backed himself. And gone. So finally a wicket. And it's straight after the half-century. Coulter-Nile, the catcher. In the end, that was all too easy. So the Big Show gets a breakthrough, and it's a big one.
In England now, 4 for 145.
You should get 2 here. That's what you've got to do at the MCG. You've got to pick the gaps and run hard for your 2s. Oh, and that'll be 50. That's really well played. Came in at 2 for 22 and he's still there. His first 50 in one-day cricket. All for 157. Well, that's very late. Will it get for 4? Yes, it will. Beats Faulkner down there. And that was the latest of late cuts.
It's one of Bopara's skills, actually, to play the ball very late, which gives you a slightly greater range of option.
That's out. Glove in that. Yes, he's going to have to go here, Bopara. Bit of extra bounce there from Coulter-Nile. And I think it might have caught the glove on the way through.
Yeah, bounce and pace. It's a quicker ball than it bowled previously. The previous 2 deliveries were around 134. That was 137. And Mark's dead right. It just hurried through and was taken around chest height by Brad Haddin. Glove it is. From a little too tight to the body. So quality bowling. A little change up from Nathan Coulter-Nile does for Ravi Bopara. 17 he made. England 5 for 173.
Ben Stokes, who had a very good Ashes series. It's 5 for 173.
Take-off time. Look at that. Bang. Halfway down. And met with a very aggressive cross-bat stroke from Stokes. So he's starting to roll. Welcome, boys.
Yeah, it's only his 4th ball faced as well. I like the way this guy plays. He keeps it simple. He either rocks forward, he rocks back. And he's got a great eye, obviously. And this is an indication of that. But it was hit so hard. Finch didn't even respond.
Again in that same direction, but this one not hit anywhere near as well. That'll be a good thing too, because Aaron Finch is out there. 1 for 24 coming from it, so unders as far as England are concerned. 5 for 183. Going to have an over full of singles. 5 for 189. Going to look for 2. It's a huge boundary out there. It didn't go in the end. They probably should have.
Walking home through the park.
In the air, and it's going to go hard to the boundary. Good batting from Gary Ballance.
Yeah, he looks good. He got himself going while Morgan was out there. Morgan's 50 was outstanding, and Ballance just started to up the ante, and that continues. We're into the final 10 overs, and there's an important role still for this man.
I could tell you, this lad has looked relaxed. I know Johnson's not playing, he will be.
Advancing and not really getting anything of it but a single.
Bailed out in the end. He was trying to get that over extra cover. We saw Morgan hit a beautiful shot.
It's time to take off.
Yeah, I thought he might have played a role in the Test series, but the fact of the matter was, once the first 11 were picked at the Gabba, and they played so well.
That's going to go to the boundary. That's too short and picked off.
Cardinal seeing at this stage of the game, when you just sort of drop it down and get the legs some, you roll with it, and that's all Stokes had to do. He just had to roll with that delivery. As the 200 comes up for England, they're on track for the 260.
It's bottom edge this time, and therefore it's not going to cover the same amount of turf. Well fielded. Coulter Niles, an athlete. He covers the ground so well and did a great job there.
They even size up another 4-ball, but that's just the wrong area.
Got him. Smashed into the stumps. He's a good boy, James Faulkner.
And that's the way to do it. He gave easy runs, 2 consecutive balls. It was 4 and boundary. And then he's been able to come back with the prize. So he gets it on target, understanding what Stokes was looking to do. And gets the better of the man. So he was looking dangerous, Stokes. He departs for 21. England now 6 for 206.
Walked into that balance, hit it beautifully.
Oh, he smoked that. That really is good stuff. So England, they've got the launching pad. Can they get 260?
Again, swinging away to leg. Coulter Nile works really hard, but he can't stop it.
The rope was upon him, and here he goes for another tackle with it. Nearly gets it. He's a great athlete. It was a terrific effort.
And that's where he goes. He got some bat on that. That is terrific batting. Now 4 to finish the over. Just got enough of the bat on it. Look at that. Imagine that cricket shot being played 20 years ago. You'd swear you're watching the wrong game. It's just changed so much, and the athleticism of Brad Haddin, he couldn't get there, but look at the great pictures of him flying away. Here's Mackay. Balance high. Third man in, and dropped. Doherty, the fieldsman.
He can't believe it, Doherty. He made all the ground. It was still a difficult chance, but we've seen Australians take them all summer. Might be a different colour of clothing, but you expect them to be taken. He gets there, look. The expectation is you swallow that. So very disappointed with himself. You've got the roar of the crowd behind you. You're trying to focus only on the ball.
It might prove to be, because he's bashed that for 4.
Again, he's just swung with the ball. You only have to get slightly straight. And that whole art comes into play. Finch is in the deep, just behind square.
This time Doherty comes in, and this time he hangs on.
Oh, relief. That's nice. You get another opportunity a few balls later, and you don't make a meal of it. It got to him in very similar fashion. outside edge of Balance's blade. No mistake this time. So security in the deep from Doherty eventually. England 7 for 228.
There's that ramp as he found the gap. No, Doherty does well down there. They'll get 2 though. Get to knock it on. Hits the stumps, but he's well home. Well home. Good fielding though. Well struck. That's 4. Well struck. He just got it wrong there, Coulter-Nile. Tried for the Yorker. It was a low full toss and Bresnan hammered it. Oh, that's big. And it's big enough too. It's way over Finch's head. That's a 6 out of the ground.
Oh, so much for getting the length right.
Oh, it's well hit. He's not back far enough. That could be 6. Now, Michael Clark just took himself to that position. Can he hit the stumps? No, he doesn't throw it, Brad Haddin. Hangs on to it. They get a single off the last ball, the over. So 86 from the last 10 overs of that innings. Only 4 men out, so that's a pretty good return for England.
Aaron Finch is opening with Dave Warner. But Finch will be on strike to the tall Rankin. Oh, through to the keeper. If he gets it right, he'll be a handful. He doesn't mind them there. You give him any width and he's going to leap on it. So that's his potency. Finch is relying on anything wide of off stump. Good stroke. Didn't quite get hold of it, but that's a nice swing of the blade. One thing you know when these two open, you've got the right-left combination, and they've both got the same approach to batting. Smack the ball if it's there. Straight back at the bowler. That was hit pretty well. So 1 over, no wicket for 4 Australia. And there it is. That's a really good shape delivery to the right-hander. It was in the air. It was a catchable height, but you can't catch it when it's in the gap.
This gives you a look at width. He punishes.
Get a feeling these two will try and outdo each other. If one gets a couple of boundaries, Finch will be at the other end saying, well, I can master that, I can do that. Well, that ball's going to come back with a little bit of clothing on because of being whacked out there. That is a beautiful stroke. A pretty ordinary delivery from Jordan. It's crucial that England use the new ball. If these two get going, the run chase will be made a whole lot easier.
He got greedy then, Jordan, didn't he? He went wide of the crease and looking for the big hooping outswinger. It just angled into leg stump.
And gone, no! Through the hands at mid-off. Saved by the pace that got to him. Dear, oh dear.
Gary Balance. And that's going to hurt. It was hit hard, but you got to catch this. That's perfect catching height at mid-off. Is that going to hurt?
A second good follow-up by Jordan to follow that leg side ball that was hit by 4 for 4. Good outswinger to follow that up. Then the dismissal ball clanged.
Well, now they've got to pray that Finch doesn't go on and get a half century even more. And that's cost England. Oh, that's 4. And that's pretty ordinary bowling. So he goes the wide, the ball before, and this one's on the hip. So the big fella, he's got everything working for him. He's over 200 centimetres tall, and he's bowling as though it's a left-hander.
He hasn't got total control or enough control of that big frame just yet, Boyd Rankin. Consistency not there.
Yeah, that'll race away. Look at the power. Both these opening batsmen, they mightn't be blessed with the vertical height. Gee, they're strong.
Very predictable response from Boyd Rankin. 2 down the leg side, so he drags one wide outside off stump and bang.
Finch is wide, isn't he? Those shoulders, he's strong. Oh, they had 2 slips in, didn't they? They've only just changed it, and there comes the outside edge. So Cook, it's been one of those summers.
He's wondering whether anything's ever going to go right, Alistair Cook. He takes second slip out the ball before. That is a dolly if that fieldsman's still there. Look at the bowler, knows it too. Would have landed in second slip's lap.
Yeah, just made the change, so it's just one of those things. The game is cruel, isn't it, at times? Big shout! Big shout, but turned down. They can challenge. And I get the feeling they might. Cook. Height, no, they're going to challenge. Upstairs it goes. I think this might be out. I think JB might be the winner here. Oh, umpire's call. JB agrees with the umpire, and that is very close. Oh, there's a big high shot. It was very high indeed from Jordan. He's probably a little frustrated. That's why he's dug it in. He thought that was out, LBW. They were all pretty happy with it. So dropped LBW very close. A little bit of something out there. No bigger for 35 now.
Both men want to play strokes like that. The timing is impeccable. So is the placement. And so is the chase. The run is saved by that athleticism. It must be out. Oh, it isn't. Aaron Finch is living the life of a cat. Got all of it. Beautiful strike. Quickly into position. Too dangerous a player to drop short to.
Yeah, just on the back of that par score, this opening combination of Watson and 3 were the key. You thought England started slowly. 2 for 22. Joe Root faced, I think it was 20-odd deliveries for his 3. So they started slowly, and yet they built up nicely and made 269.
A good stop. Needed it. England need that. They need a little spell with some control, and that is the job of everybody, not just the man who bowls the ball, but those who field for him. The great strength of Australia's performance through the whole Ashes series was the quality not just of the catching, but of the ground fielding too. Oh, he dropped it, if you can call it that. Let's say he stopped it. 9 for 48. This is Chris Jordan, a new face in the England side. The ball slammed back at him by David Warner. Wonderful straight drive. Aaron Finch isn't just about muscle.
That's a good call. That's just a good cricket shot. And he's got the talent to play those sorts of shots, and it's always refreshing to see him play like this.
Now you see a bit more of the muscle. And that's because of the width. Give a guy like this width, particularly during a power play, and he'll throw everything at it. It's part of their role. Oh, fielded. Chris Jordan looks a good athlete. He's got plenty of pace when he bowls, and you feel he looks like he'll learn too. No, it didn't carry. Looked like it might be a chance. The problem is that Joe Root has edged right back on that circle. Gary Ballance, indeed, has edged right back on that circle. He's missed a chance there a bit early. The ball was hit very hard at him by Aaron Finch. That one was mistimed by David Warner. Hello. Hello. Oh, if you hit it halfway up that black side screen, you've hit it a long way. Don't worry about that. Number 64 now.
And David Warner cleared that front leg. Very first ball.
It's fallen down the ground. It hits the stump and it misses the fielder. It's a 4 and it's a 50.
And almost his best stroke as well. Straight back down at the bowler. 2 straight, hit the stumps, and it was hit with such pace it ricochets to the boundary rope. So well played, Finch.
A little bit more intent, and Butler does well to catch that. It carries through. In the opinion of Butler and everyone in the England side, everyone knows that he's hit it and David Warner's walking. So in the 14th over, they've got a wicket. Warner rocks back, top edges. Butler gets that left foot moving nicely, gets his weight going towards the ball, and it bounces. It is out. I've got no problem, even if it's given not out, I've got no problem with Jos Buttler thinking it's out.
These are not out. He's coming back. Way!
Well, everything that can go wrong for England is going wrong.
Eels keeper up, a keeper back. This pace.
There's some timing into that shot. It's a misfield as well. Bresnan down. And the score goes past 100.
Oh, everyone's a winner.
Warner takes him downtown. That's the advantage of that single. And all of a sudden it's 5 from the over. A 1 and a 4 to finish. 1-1-6 without loss. We'll look for 2 again here, David Warner. Both very quick. We'll get back. And that'll be 50 for David Warner. Hasn't been at his best. It's a nice start to the one-dayers. Pulls that in front of square. And he's timed it too. There's another boundary. Now over mid-off. That's a lovely shot.
Nice job.
Well, we all know that Finch can go inside out over cover.
They might get 2 here. That's nicely placed. He's got to go here, David Warner. Got to go. A good throw would have had him. Aaron Finch was always going for 2 there, but I'm not sure Warner wanted it. And a good throw, someone at the stumps, I reckon they would have had him. Flicked away nicely. Well placed from Aaron Finch. At least 2, maybe 3. It's a long throw from out there. They'll settle for 2. That's the 150 up.
It's because they've been on the mid-strength.
And the pull shot's in the gap. That'll be 4.
We just can't afford to bowl that length at 125 k's an hour.
Oh, hello. That's got ice on it. This will take some catching. Catch it does. Yes, just Ben Stokes. Just the man to have underneath it. A man with a big heart. And a man with a bit of form. A man not scared of the moment. Finally, England have a wicket, and it's David Warner.
Yeah, 72 ball stay comes to an end. You can see the eyes go very high. Cook very apprehensive. And Stokes is in the firing line again. He's in everything. With bat, ball, in the field. So often the ball has found him tonight because he's positioned as one of the best fielders. So 27.5 overs has gone, and so too has the first Australian wicket.
And he retains the strike from the final ball of the 28th over. It's 1 for 164. Bowled him! Perfect start. As Alistair Cook recalls Chris Jordan, and he rewards his captain's faith.
Brilliant bowling. And now there's a sprinkle of something for England. They needed to feel it, and they've got 2 quick wickets and a very important wicket of number 3. And Shane Watson, who gets that line early in the innings, and you are a chance. Straight through the gate,
Michael Clark. Oh, Clark finds the space beautifully. What a driver of a cricket ball he is. Lovely driving. Crisp and clean. Oh, go get that. Quality batting from Michael Clark, who just closes the face on the shot because the gap isn't straightish mid-on. Oh, and he's done him completely. 100 for Aaron Finch. A memorable moment on his home turf here at the Melbourne Cricket Ground.
Michael Clark's just walked at it. That is just batting arrogance. Oh, good shot. Gee, that's a good shot. Stand and deliver through the offside for 4. That's just belted. You cannot bowl that length to this bloke. Bash. Got it well enough to get to the boundary. That's going to go for 4. Between keeper and the only slip. That's in the air and going to be caught. Just. Balance just hangs on. And that ends a wonderful innings from Aaron Finch.
Yeah, Gary Balance hangs on. Finch at 121. He would have loved to have hung on when he was on 8. But that's a really good innings from Aaron Finch. 128 balls for that 121. 12 fours in it. And we said earlier, the first Victorian to score a one-day 100 for Australia here at the Victorian home ground, the MCG. Well played, Aaron Finch.
George Bailey in the crease.
It's a shout there, but there might have been an inside edge, there might have been a height issue, and you see Bailey batting across his stumps again. 3 for 245. And gone, Michael Clark. He couldn't get hold of that. He's been able to rifle a few down the ground in that fashion. Short of a good length, and just got big on him. Hit the splice of the bat, so he's tried to bully it. Just bounced a little bit more than he wanted. Beautiful stroke and well fielded. And Bailey hits out. It'll just get to the boundary rope. Good finish. 2 needed. And that'll be it. So it is Glenn Maxwell who hits the winning runs for Australia. Successfully chased down 269, 270 required. And they've achieved that in the 46th over. Very solid start to the Australians.